Hi, it's Peter and it's 18th of June 2026. Hope you're all very well. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening and it's a very still evening here in East Sussex, and possibly hear the birds are singing. And our wildflower meadow's done quite nicely this year. Got a nice lot of marguerites out here and some hardheads. As I said before, we used to keep sheep in this field, but when they got old and died, we thought we'd not have sheep anymore because they're quite a commitment, and just let the grass grow. So it's nice for the butterflies and grasshoppers, and we've got a few grass snakes here as well. I think the bees quite like it, and we have a contractor in just once a year just to cut the grass. Anyway, yeah, on the subject of the bees, yeah, they seem to be doing all right, but having said that, I haven't sort of looked at them for a week or so. I thought I'd give them a bit of a rest, and I've got one colony that's producing honey. We've had about sort of 20 pound of spring honey, but that's the only one that's producing honey. The other two big colonies, unfortunately one of those ones swarmed. Obviously didn't do our inspections very well on that one, but I did manage to catch the two swarms from that one. I've got those in nuke boxes, which seem to be doing alright. And the other colony, I decided to do a split from that one, so I took the queen away and let them raise a new queen. So that one, there's not much honey on that one. And I'll just wander up towards the hives and give you a bit of an update. I was trying to get my number of my hives down, but I've managed to creep it back up to 10 again. As I say, I've got the one big colony up the far end. These two at this end, one of those is the one which swarmed, and the other one I've done a split from. And yeah, the two swarms, I've got the swarms in a couple of nuke boxes, and the hive up the far end that produced some honey so far. I did a demoray on that one, and they produced some nice queen cells in the top box. So I did a couple of splits from that one, and yeah, so I've got I think it's 7 nukes at the moment, which seem to be doing alright. Let's say they're either from swarms or splits I've done. Unfortunately, the weather's seems to be getting better now. We did have a couple of weeks of very sort of windy and overcast and wet weather, and that seemed to knock the bees back a little bit. But they say that heat wave is on its way. But so I deliberately haven't sort of looked at these bees in the week, and I'll possibly leave them for another week or so. I think I'll just let them get on, do what they want to do. I think one of my problems in the past is I've been a bit too eager to just check on them, see how they're doing, and I think sometimes nice just to leave them be. So that's about it really. Not a very exciting update, but I say thanks for viewing and subscribing. If you've got any comments, just give a shout. I say I'm no sort of expert, but I think I've found a style that suits me sort of fairly well. As I seem to end up with a bit of honey each year, which is enough for my own purposes. And for the last couple of years I've done a few nukes which have worked out sort of fairly well. So I've managed to sell a few in the spring, and as you all know, it's a pretty expensive hobby, beekeeping, just buying in boxes and frames and apigard, and it's nice to actually, I think if you've got a chance of selling a few nukes or a bit of honey, at least it balances the books a little bit. That's about it really, and yeah, it's a really lovely evening down here in East Sussex, and a nice clear sky. I expect the bats will be out a bit later, and you might have seen the moon last night. It was a gorgeous moon with the planet Venus just above it. Anyway, I'll sort of let you go. Pretty dull old video this one. Anyway, all the best now. I'm going to say cheerio. Bye now.